So people who don't want no justice for Adriana Young, this is one of them. I post a video and he sent a text message under that video saying that me need to shut the fuck up. And I don't speak about the little girl in Jamaica that was raped. Her murderer was caught. There wasn't no injustice with that little girl. Yes, I can admit that there is more that need to be taken care of. This is not a Jamaica and Guyana thing. This is a culture thing right now around the world that these things is happening and we're trying to fix them one country at a time. And we are in Jamaica, we are in Haiti, we are in Trinidad, if it happened in these places, and we're in Guyana now. We are going to speak about reality shit face. Do the man, batty boy, you look like one crosses. You look like you not have nothing to do. All you do is lay down in your bed. You're big and swarty like what? You look like a whale, ugly pussy hole. Okay. And I'm just saying that Adriana Young deserves justice. And she will get justice. Whether you are a PPP, she's going to get justice. So if you want to sit there and looking at her as a little young black girl and she should be putting up a sacrifice, you will not get justice. Trust me, your people is going to go to jail for murdering and raping this little girl. You look like one of those pedophiles in your country. You look like one of them man that will sacrifice little pitney. I'm just saying.
So let's get into this post from Facebook. It says the stories are coming out. Ewan Raman just came and said his story, and I quote, in 2014, an attempt was made on my life by this same hotel owner and his security that went to jail with him. When I was being choked, punched in the head and tasered 5 times to my chest, the receptionist and the bartender watched and said I did nothing. If I had died that night, I would have been another body floating in the pool, and they would have all been accomplices to murder. Every single one of them that was working on the day and the night the disappearance of Adriana Young, they should be in police custody since yesterday. None of them are innocent, and all of them should be held accountable. So here we have the owners of the hotel here, their son, I think, up here, and his driver here, all thought to be complicit in what happened. Not just to Sadek, it happened in 2012, the invisible drowning man who was found in the pool. This man here, who also was kind of attempted to be murdered, and Adriana Young. Now, these stories and what was going on inside that double-day hotel and with the staff as well, who some of them have been seen laughing about what happened to Adriana, there's some real darkness going on there. And I think this is just the tip of the iceberg, what we've heard so far.
This guy, I think he was someone who really showed me how serious this was. In terms of, I remember when the first official autopsy, even though if you've been listening to my videos, you know the official one is like the second one to me, or the medical report is like the second one, because I do consider the findings that were found at the first public place that Adriana Young went to have found credible information regarding this case. So, but again, the family didn't trust anything public at that time, and we understand why. So this was the official autopsy, and he was a part of the team of people who was assembled to, you know, share the findings with the public as far as what took place with Adriana Young. And so I remember watching him, you know, give his finding, and he stated she died of drowning. And I really felt that he was sincere, even though, of course, that's what none of us wanted to hear. None of us believed, none of us believed it. But, we try to open up our minds to seeing things scientifically. And I remember vividly thinking and just questioning and just actually, jumping on and just doing some research. Like, if you have water in your lungs, does that just automatically count as drowning? Is there could be like two reasons to cause someone to drown, because we do know that she was found in the pool. So I know at some point, it's very likely her body was able to, swallow up some water. I'm given that, she just died and there's probably some last functions that's taking place with her body that would allow like muscle memory, organ memory to kind of take place where it would swallow water. And so like when in watching the release, when he was reporting everything to the public regarding the findings, you just could see like, you guys, this is it. This is not what I wanted to find, but this is what it is officially. And we just need to accept it. And it's we were assembled together from different people, and these were the findings. So I was just like, this guy just he's just doing what he believes is best based off his findings from school. Boy, it turned out this guy has close relationships with the hotel owner, and like financial relationships. Like he like, I think they give him grants and stuff. You know how business go, scratch my back, you scratch ours. And something else is that the findings were not what the doctors had agreed on, or all the medical professionals had agreed on. They agreed that it was something else. And he went and then gave us something opposed to what they agreed behind, the curtain was her cause of death. And so that's when I was like, okay. Okay, so this is okay. You can't really trust nobody at this point. The powerful is just so connected to everybody, and like so many, like people owe them so many favors back, or is just so connected to them. And so so there we have it. So this guy here, you, my friend. Well, you ain't my friend. No, nobody who does that could be my friend, but you something else. But thank you for opening our eyes and letting us know, how deep to go, and making us, push to have a.
Listen, whatever it is that you've been doing to use your voice to the voiceless to advocate for children or for whomever you feel the need to advocate for, continue to do it, because it's working, especially in the Adriana Young's case. In a statement by Kaiser News, Dr. Dexter Todd, attorney representing the family of Adriana Young, has stated that the documentation is being prepared to have her body flown to the U.S. for an autopsy.